Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 7 of Civilization 6 as Gandhi. We're at war with Russia and I've had one derp after an X in this campaign so far. It's been very, very difficult to actually do anything. Just look at all the cities that Russia has already. They've already got 7 cities and 3 great works. Russia's in a really, really good spot right now and he's not willing to peace out. I keep thinning out his units. At the same time, though, he's doing a pretty similar thing to me. He's moving a lot of his units up towards my capital, though. The capital is better at defending itself than anybody else. I've just gotten rid of the barbarian camp that was right next to one of your horse archers that you couldn't be bothered to clear. So I don't really think you can moan at me about the, oh, that's a lot of units. So it looks like we might be losing Newcastle here. He was moving units up to the north. I don't know why he suddenly brought them all back down here. So Newcastle's in a little bit of trouble. You don't have a promotion. We might well lose this archer, but we need every single shot we've got, so we have to move forwards. I did tell you to shoot. And we need to sort of move up into a better position here, but we don't really have anywhere we can go, unfortunately. So you're just going to have to stay there. Very, very concerned now that we're going to be losing Newcastle, but there isn't really anything else that I can do. As he's not willing to peace out at all. At least he's just attacking units, not the cities, but he's going to wipe my units out far more easily than I can wipe his. I'm amazed that that archer survived, if I'm honest. We can probably get him into the city. Unfortunately, we can't get him into the city. Let's back off with him a little bit. Now, you get 2 shots because of your promotions. But unfortunately, it's not enough to... Well, yeah, we can kill 1 unit off, I suppose. In fact, we can kill 2 units off, because you can finish that guy. So we've probably lost this archer. You get another shot, so you can finish that one. Wow, I honestly cannot believe it survived that. So again, a little bit of BS going on right there. Let's try and get you home. Where are all these English units going? Finished our production. I think what we're going to have to try and do is get ourselves one of these horse elephants. It's only 5... these horse elephants? One of these war elephants. It's only 5 turns. I think we need to start working on getting out our special unit. Yeah, I figured that guy was going to come to a sticky end. But they didn't move with any other units. You healed up, unfortunately. I'm not going to attack this guy directly. I'd sooner just go and try and finish one of them off if possible. And again, it still manages to survive. You can't hit it, but you're going to continue to attack the unit that's guarding the battering ram. Let's keep bringing you back towards them. So yeah, we've lost a lot of units in this war, so we really do need to sort of get out of the war so we can sort of recoup and recover a little bit. You're attacking that archer, which I don't like, but you're also doing yourself a lot of harm in the process. Let's move into the city. I still get to shoot. Wasn't enough. Oddly, it still gives me a second shot, which I think is a bug, because the promotion is only supposed to be 1 additional attack per turn if the unit hasn't moved. And I did move. So that seems to be a bug, because I have noticed that before in previous games. You're fortifying. But I think we still need to sort of weaken you up if we can. Keep bringing you back. Still amazed what all these English units are doing around here. There's a lot of them. Can I see the pop-up? Somebody's built a great library. Not too bothered by that. But yeah, we need to get out of this war as quickly as we can. So you're just attacking the city now. And you did a fair bit of damage to it as well. So there's drama and poetry done. I'm not too bothered about changing anything there. Right, let's go ahead. 2 volleys into this horseman. Won't be enough to kill it off, but... It might be. It's unlikely to be. Yeah, it didn't kill it off. Of course it didn't. Why would it? You've got a promotion. Let's give you the arrow storm. More damage is always going to be better. Start moving this way. What are you doing, England, with all of these chariots? We'll have our Varu in one turn. We might even build another one. Yep, they're all coming towards the capital now.
Everything has its limit.
So there's ironworking done. So, fantastically, the city can fire. Let's get our Varu out here. Haven't seen these units before. Not in Civ 6 anyway. Quite a cool looking unit. Now this gives -5 combat strength to every unit around it. We're going to back off a little bit with our archer and take a shot. It should help weaken them up a bit. I'm still very, very worried about this archer's safety, but what we are going to do is... if we had iron, we could actually upgrade this guy, but we don't have any iron. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves another one of those Varu, because for 5 turns, it's well worth having them. Let's move on to currency as well. Now you can't actually... Can you attack there? You cannot attack there, so why even bother? Just fortify up. Now, can we clear you out? 2 shots. There's the first. Still can't kill it. Amazing. Let's see if we can get the catapult. I mean, obviously we only get 1 shot with this unit. But that's like half of its health gone. Let's see if we can peace out again. He's still not even willing to accept a white peace. But he has so many horses, and I'm really, really concerned about what England's up to here. I've lost a lot of units. Of course, he's going right for the archers. Probably going to attack again with this unit. And we actually didn't, surprisingly. So, we have the city shot. City shot is going to go for this unit, because it's the only one it can reach. I will be tacking across a river, which is a bit of a derp, but do what we can. Puts us back on that side of the river. If we back up with you a little, probably just finish 1 unit off, I suppose. The fewer units, the better. Getting no growth here at Delhi. I mean, we really need to sort of... There's so many things that I need to build, but I'm having to waste time building military units, which is the problem here. We're going to move you out of the city. Oh, you can't hit because of the trees. Fine. And you've healed up again because you've pillaged the farm. So this has been quite the nightmare at the moment. So, very stalled start. We've got 2 population now in Agra, which is no... have I heard of Agra? I think I've heard of Agra. So you're working on the food tile. The extra production would probably be better, but yeah, let's get the population up as quick as we can. We'll go on to the next turn then. Again, England have a massive army. So we really need to build up our units. Did that archer survive? Is he going to die? No, the archer just survived that one. And all of a sudden again, this city's under siege now, so it's not actually going to heal up. And it's surrounded by units. So again, there's a possibility here that we could lose Newcastle if we're not careful. Especially with it being sieged. Do not like this at all. We're off to a very, very bad start on this game. I saw Filthy Robot was playing again the other day. I can't remember what difficulty level he was on, but what I did notice is he bumped into the AI on one of the very early turns. It might have even been a deity game, probably was. He bumped into the AI on one of the very early turns, and it had like 8 warriors and 3 settlers. So it just shows you how unbalanced it actually is, and how bigger bonuses the AI get. So, how did that not clear the horsemen? You have a promotion. You're just going to go ahead and take that. You're going to go over there and clear him out, because that'll get rid of the battering ram as well. And then we've got all of these units here. But yeah, I'm not very, very hopeful at all for Newcastle here. So that's another one of your units taken out. I can't really get up there fast enough with you to do anything. You do have a promotion, though. So let's go and give you one. One more attempt at trying to peace out if we can. Still won't accept a white peace. Even if I give him all of my gold. I can literally offer him everything that I've got, and he still won't accept peace. Well, I guess we're going to be losing Newcastle here then. Might be looking at a restart here. This has been a... Oh no, he's actually moved away from it. Again. What are you doing, AI? The city wasn't healing. You could have taken it on that turn. I mean, I'm thankful, but it certainly proves that the AI's got some really gnarly issues. I was hoping these Varu would have a little bit more movement per turn, considering they are essentially a cavalry unit. They are quite slow. Yeah, but England has a massive army here. And... oh, that's Kabul. I was just thinking for a moment there, we got more flipping barbarians moving towards us, but we haven't. We're good. So you really need to sort of heal up, to be honest, but... let's move you here and just get you to heal. Need another unit. I mean, there's lots of stuff that we do need. The extra food and production would be good. But I think we need at least one more archer. It's only 2 turns to get one, so let's work at that. You get another shot, so... and I guess he still doesn't want a piece. Nope, still won't even do a white piece. But yeah, the AI definitely seems far more aggressive in this than it did in Civilization 5, especially on these high difficulty levels. There's currency done. So you get to choose a new tech. We probably want to go for engineering so we can get aqueducts soon. We've got the walls here though, which is good. That means we might actually be able to start getting rid of some of these units. And let's start getting a bit closer with these Varu where we can. Of course, the river's in the way, which is a problem. You finished that archer already, apparently. Let's get another one then. So we've got another archer over here. So we'll get a couple more archers going. Really surprised I haven't had a general yet, to be honest. Now, what do we want over here? I guess we could get another Varu. I mean, they are our unique unit. We should have as many as we can. You're just going to have to skip the turn. Guess we start moving forwards with you as well, because we need to sort of put some pressure on Russia. I'm still very, very concerned that England are going to declare a surprise war. Well, it won't be a surprise war, theoretically. It would be a CB war, a reconquest war. But what I mean is I'm very expecting England to actually declare war on me very soon. So you've got a promotion, which is great. We're going to instantly take that. Combat strength when defending against ranged attacks, I think will be ideal. Right, this is the city. Why can't the city reach here? This is stupid. City's always had a 2-tile range before. Well, that horseman's not really going to do much. So we'll do what we can to the catapult. We'll keep moving in with our other units. On to the next turn and we see what survives. Oh, we've actually got a horseman up here next to Agra now. I hadn't noticed him. He's going right past, though, with the look of things. So you're attacking the war elephant, which is fine. You've got a flipping missionary up there now. Good luck with it. We can kill that missionary off, actually. There's theology completed. Okay, so a bit of a cheesy move. Why can't we not clear that out there? Should be able to. There we go. So now we just move that Eastern Orthodoxy from everywhere. You are getting removed from the map, hopefully. And now we have to waste another shot on you. At least we killed you off. You're just going to attack that catapult because you'll do a massive amount of damage to it. You won't get rid of it, unfortunately, but... now the animation's going to glitch out for a little bit. Can't get close enough to shoot with either of you guys, but we can certainly start to move forwards. Choose a civic. City strength, bastions. Yeah, we might need that one. So we finished our other archer here. Let's get the watermill so we can get some extra production going on. Try and get this archer forward. Send an envoy. We're not a suzerain of anybody in particular. Well, we're not going to get Jerusalem anytime soon. We struggle with Toronto, struggle with Kabul, and also struggle with Brussels. But we might have a chance with Brussels. So let's go ahead and send the next one to Brussels. Fill a policy slot. Production towards settlers, reduce the cost of purchasing tiles, gold from trade routes. I do still have a trade route, actually. None of these things are particularly useful. +1 production in all cities, then we could go and put in there and get ourselves some great scientist points in place. So I think we'll go ahead and do that one. On to the next turn we go. We need to start putting some pressure now on Russia's other cities, because that's what will sort of force them to peace out. I'm going to keep killing these missionaries whenever I can, because it's just such an easy way to remove their religion and make our own stronger. We can move you over here, but you don't have the range to attack anything. We can go ahead. Oh, you're in a marsh, so you're sort of backing off a little bit. Are you willing to peace out now? You are retreating your units, I've noticed. You're still not willing to peace out, though. That's actually quite surprising. There is another horseman up here. Scythia's got a city there as well. 1, 2, 3. I would like that cotton, although I already have one source of it, so it's not like I really need to buy it. We've got one here. We've actually got two, so yeah, I'm not going to bother wasting any money to buy that. So we've got our trade route. We don't have any missions to do any trade. So let's get the production in gold. We'll just go ahead and trade with Scythia here. I think you're just going to sort of fortify up. I will go around and rename some of these units at some point. I need to go back through the list. Denounced by Rome. See, everybody just hates you. You declare like one war, you control very little territory. It's you know, the game gives plenty of ways for everybody to hate you. That's the problem. So we should be able to do a fairly decent amount of damage here. Now here's a question. Units get, or they're supposed to get, reduction to their combat strength when next to Rivara. Yeah, because if we keep the mouse over him, it changes to -5 combat strength adjacent to an enemy Varu. What happens if you're adjacent to 2? Does it stack? That's what I'm interested to see. It looks like it does. But why is one showing red? But it looks like they do stack. That could be quite interesting. Either way, we are going to go and throw some damage in there. Let's go and clear you out. Might even get another Varu from Delhi. Oh, we're actually losing money now, though, which is problematic. Are you willing to make peace yet? Come on. Nope, still not willing to do it. Obviously, we need to start putting one of his other cities under pressure. We've got missionaries down here. Which I could jump on with my archers, I suppose. Now, one problem that we've got here is that... yeah, that'll be a stalemate. So I think we just sort of heal up with some of these units. Let him come to us. Not too sure where those missionaries went, to be honest. We can take a step forward with you, though, and fire at your archers. So let's go and do that. Well, you've actually got crossbows there now. We need to get our crossbows as soon as possible. Let's heal you up. Yeah, I really am sort of thinking that I just made a, you know, a relatively decent-sized mess of this. Oh, it looks like England are actually at war with them now. They are. I thought they'd peaced out. Or have they recently redeclared war? Not entirely certain. But this will certainly help. with England helping out. Okay, so that's good for us. That's very good for us. So let's keep attacking his ranged units. Let's move down here. Now, we want to definitely move in with the Varu because that will give them reduced combat strength, so we'll be able to do more damage. Let's move over here. You're going to move one tile further in, so you can take a shot as well. Couldn't kill you off, but we can if we move in there. And that then puts these two at a -5 combat strength disadvantage for being next to this Varu. And that means that England's less likely to declare war on me if they're at war with Russia. Doesn't mean they're not going to declare war on me. Just means they're a little less likely. England's spearmen taking out the horsemen. Well, that works out really well for us. We definitely need to get a worker, though, because we need to get the cotton... Well, we've already got one lot of cotton connected up. We definitely want to get the dyes connected up as soon as possible. There's stuff down here we need to get repaired as well. And all of a sudden, the sound has just stopped working. Oh, no, there we go. There's a bit of a weird glitch. So we've got a promotion. That is on you. Sure, let's go ahead and take it. We'll give you the volley. You are very weak, so I'm going to back you up one. But you can finish off this horseman. You might even get a promotion out of it. Unfortunately, you didn't. But if you had have done, then we could have used that to promote you on the next turn. Get your health back. We can put you next to him to weaken you off. Unfortunately, I can't really... Oh, you're the one that took a promotion. Can't get close enough to hit you on this turn, which is unfortunate. Got to choose a new production somewhere. Let's go ahead then and... I mean, I do want temples and everything else, but... This is the thing with civilization. Sometimes you don't get the victory type you want. Sometimes you have to go for the victory type that you can. Looks like England are actually getting rid of that horseman for us that's bothering Agra. Lots of random missionaries around, so we need to start getting our own out. We do have some faith in the bank, so... We want to get some apostles out as quick as possible. We should be able to finish you off quite easily. There's engineering done. Let's go ahead and take the shot with you. Now, Yerevan does have walls, so we do have to be careful with that. We're going to start moving some other people down and getting them into a position to attack. Machinery. Let's get crossbows as quickly as we can. Before I forget, before we end the video. Oh no, we need the temple to get the missionaries. And I bet we can't afford to buy the temple either. We can actually. We're going to go and buy the temple, even though we're losing money. But that will now allow us to purchase apostles. So let's go ahead and get a couple of apostles. Now we can enhance our beliefs. But we'll be doing that in the next video. I mean, I'm not just going to quit. I intend to sort of push on for as much as possible. For better or worse. See how it goes. Yeah, I mean, I just got off to a really shaky start. And the main reason for that is that we had constant harassment from the two barbarians, which slowed me down in trying to get a second city out. So in order to offset that, I thought, well, as I've got an army but no settler, I might as well just go and take a city from England, which would have worked if I hadn't have derped and allowed Russia to take Leeds. And of course, in my greed, I then declared war on Russia so I could take Leeds back, and now we're stuck in this perpetual war with Russia. I'm also amazed I haven't got a great general yet. So obviously you don't get any great general points now for experience for combat. You actually need to have an encampment to get great general points. So it doesn't matter how much fighting you do. It doesn't make any difference now. Got a great scientist on the way, but that's pretty much it. You know, it is a really, really stalled start. And I'll go back to saying exactly what I used to say and still say about Civilization 5. Is that I don't actually enjoy playing the game on the high difficulties. Yes, I can do it, and it's always nice when you can turn around and say, well, yeah, I can beat it on deity. But if you don't find it fun, and in all honesty, on deity difficulty on Civilization 5, I don't find it fun, because even if you win, you're basically still trying to play against 7, well, if you're playing an 8, you know, like a standard map, 8-player map, you're basically playing against 7 other players who are all cheating. And the level of cheating in Civilization 6 seems to be even more prolific than it was in Civilization 5. The AI certainly get more bonuses, especially the bonuses in combat. It makes it, I mean, in Civilization 5, you could pretty much always beat the AI in combat, even on deity. Yes, they could outproduce you and out-tech you, which meant they could produce more units and better units, but the AI was really terrible with positioning, which meant you could often always win the wars. But now, as you actually go up in difficulty, the AI gets a bonus based on that difficulty. It really makes things a pain. As you can see there over that horseman, +2 bonus due to difficulty. If we were playing on Immortal, he'd have +3, and if we were playing on Deity, he'd have +4. Now, it doesn't sound like an awful lot, and certainly later in the game as the units become stronger, it's not as important. But when you consider something like a standard warrior, who has a melee strength of 20, having an extra +4 is, you know, almost an extra 25%. Well, this is a 20%, or it's a 20% boost to the unit's combat strength. So if you're fighting your warriors versus an AI warrior, he's got 20% more combat strength than you. So it is very much an unfair advantage. Either way, when we come back in the next video, we're going to try and put pressure on another city. We might not necessarily take it. I just want to do enough to sort of convince him to peace out, because he's still not willing to do it. We also need to try and grab the iron as quickly as we can. We will have access to another one over here. But yes, we want to try and grab the iron so that we can upgrade to swordsman. Unfortunately, it's going to take a while and it's going to be expensive because we'll probably need to buy the tiles. But I'll see how far I get. If it ends up being a bust and we have to start a new game, I don't mind doing that. You know, it is still a learning process. This is still my first game on Emperor difficulty, and it is only my, like, 6th game of Civilization 6, so, you know, it is a learning process. And I do admit that, yes, I know, I got screwed a little bit by the start with so many barbarians, and this is the thing with Civilization 6, you sometimes have to, well, you really do have to, start by building up a bit of an army. You cannot just go Civ 5 mode and just start building all your usual scout, granary, monument, shrine. You've got to go in and start getting those units out early. If I hadn't gone into early military production, I'd have been wiped out by barbarians long before I ever decided to go to war with England. But I digress. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.